Okay, y'all, I'm about to do this video on dealing with this cast iron skillet. And this is the results of me putting some apple cider vinegar or some vinegar. I can't remember. Let me see. Did I do regular? I probably did regular white vinegar because I don't like wasting my apple cider vinegar. So anyway, I left it in here and just left it alone. And I can even still somewhat smell the apple cider, the vinegar in this. And I'm kind of surprised that it did this because that's going to make it easier. And I'm probably going to go ahead and I'm going to try my best to do a live because I'm going to get down and dirty with the rest of the stuff that's left over. But as you can see, it is coming out very easily. And this is dried up, and it's like I said, it's not going to be that hard to get rid of this. And it's basically got it down to closer to the surface that I needed to be down to. So what the next step that I'm going to do is going to be a lot easier since this did this. And like I said, I just put the liquid, I mixed the vinegar with some water and put it down in there. And like I said, I just left it alone. And I haven't really dealt with a whole lot of vinegar dealing with cast iron at all, except for the a couple of tools that I've done. So this is kind of tripping me out. But like I said, it's a positive thing. And to get rid of this right here. And I saw a video of a guy that had bought like he got a good price on a whole lot of, a big load of cast iron that was in this kind of condition. And I kid you not. And he just went on and put it in a big pail, like a Rubbermaid container, and just put a whole lot. And I know that had to be a whole lot of doggone vinegar, even if you mixed it with water. I don't know. I can't remember if he left it straight or if he mixed some water with it. But I know I would have mixed some water with it because, I'm talking about it was probably a good 15 to 20 pieces of cast iron, different pieces. And like I said, all of them were like this. Until I came across information realizing that you can really restore stuff like this, because like I said, I haven't used this skillet yet at all. Now the skillets that I have used, that I have had for a while, they've never gotten like this at all, because I've always tried to come and do them. Now the one Dutch oven that I have, it's got somewhat of some rust going on, but nothing all the way like this, or like what he had in that video. So I didn't know it was possible to bring stuff all the way back. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this debris because I've already let you see it. And I just pulled it from where I had it sitting. And as you can see, it's totally dried. But it did that work. It really did. Because like I said, all of this, and that I was trying to figure out what I needed to use to move this around. And I thought it was going to be worse because it was more like a bubbly look. And I just decided, what came across my mind, just to use some plasticware. And I throw some plasticware away. But for this reason, I'm going to keep a couple of these around. And I also use plasticware just for maybe I was out and about. But I try to keep, I'm trying to work on being cluttered and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I throw stuff like this away. But when you have a good reason to use this, and I couldn't think of any kind of metal utensil or forks or whatnot that I didn't care nothing about. I don't have nothing like that right now. But if I did, that's probably what I would have used just to scrape this stuff up. But anyway, this is a pretty good amount of time that has done elapsed. And what I'm going to try to motivate myself to do is come back. Well, just let me pause this real quick, and I'm going to decide how I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and scrape some more of this up. I probably could find something else to really do some of this, but I really don't have to do much of it from my opinion. I don't have, because it's already, I mean, it's really down to, like I said, far enough down to where I need it to be to finish out the process. So basically, I'm going to motivate myself to do the next part of the process here in a little while on a live. Yeah, to me that's. I mean, I'm just amazed how I just left it alone, because that's pretty much what the guy did. He pretty much left his alone too. So that's when you start realizing, oh, you don't have to be so particular about it or real careful about it. So I just left it alone, and I kind of put it out of my mind. But I've been wanting to do this off and on for a minute. But I just said, don't worry about it. When you see a video that works like that, I'm talking about he really cleaned that cast iron up. All of it. But that took away a lot of the work when he just put it down in that Rubbermaid and just let it soak. And just left it alone. So that's, I didn't put a whole lot down in here. But as you can see, whatever amount I did put down in here. I mean, if you want to fill it all the way up to the top and, you know, put it wherever you want it to be and pour it in, so you don't have to worry about moving it, carrying it anywhere and spilling it. But I mean, this stuff is really flaking up. It's really amazing me. And I'm going to show you real quick just see how that stuff is moving. It's really, I'm so glad I left it alone. I really am. See, I'm one of those people that like to get in and get at stuff when I do get motivated. When I'm highly motivated and got that energy to get something done, I'm kind of ready to do it. So it took a lot for me to say, okay, you just going to leave this alone. And I hadn't really even been checking it because, like I said, once I saw that video, I knew it was going to do some work. So once again, I'm going to pause it, empty this out. And like I said, I'm probably going to end it after I might scrape it one more time. Let me do it real quick. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I really didn't want to use this right now, but I'm going to go ahead because the other stuff that I'm going to use to do the next process, I probably won't have to. It don't really matter. If I got to rinse this stuff out of this, this is the 0000 wool, quadruple wool, and I had used this for something else, and what I used it for is done and over with. So I was like, ain't no point in wasting it, because I had pulled just a small amount off of the wool pad, because I had bought that wool for something else totally different. Yeah, this will be a good idea, because like I said, I probably won't, and even if I do use it, I can go pull some more off if I get to the point that this is used up enough, or rinse it out, however it goes. I don't even want to wet it. See, look, it's some more coming up. Yeah, I mean, I really feel good about this right here, doing this, because it's just not a whole lot of heavy work. And I'm glad I had the patience to just leave it alone. Yeah, this wool, this steel wool is really doing a good job too. I'm glad I didn't wait. Cause I mean, I really wouldn't have expected this much rust to come out. Cause look, it's really getting down to the bottom, and I'm really not to the step that I really feel like it's gonna take the rest of this up. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't care if I do have to pull off a little bit, because I got a whole pack of wool, steel wool. Well, like I said, I was wanting to use it for something totally different. But it's no big deal. When you have a situation like this that is doing such a great job, hell, that's what you have, stuff like that, regardless, to get jobs done. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a whole lot more that's coming out. Okay, so I'm going to pause it. I think I'm going to run it one more time. Okay, I'm going to try to make this my last time. But it's so much that came out of it. I just had to run it again. And see, the wool has gotten real small. And like I said, I could go get some more if I wanted to, but I'm going to work with it just like this. Because it's just, to me, it's such an easy job, since the vinegar really did the hard work. It really did. I can't complain at all. And I'm not an expertise at this at all. I've had a few runs of taking care of cast iron that I've been using. But you get to a point where that rust can be a problem. But I think I've mastered it to a certain degree. You just have to realize that you have to re-season and have your whatever cloth or paper towel that you're going to use to wipe it down when you get finished cooking. You know, it's no point in going back and forth, reusing paper towels. Just keep it where you've got some oil to dip it down into and go on about your business. I'm just going to be in a good routine, because I realize once you let this cast iron go and get rusted up, you have to do more work. And what my grandmama used to say, try to cut down on making more work for yourself. So, as you can see, there goes another. Let me do this real quick, because I'm about to let this be the last one, and I mean that, because you really can see the surface really coming through. And then, like I said, I'm gonna try my best to motivate myself to come back and do a live, because I'm not used to doing lives. All right, I'm gonna let that be it. And I'll try, like I said, I'm going to try to motivate myself to do the live. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it.